What's good, y'all? KJ Media 100 back with another video review. Now, I know the whole world's talking about this Colorado football game in two different ways. All right, we got Travis, we got Shador, Shiloh, and we got Dion. And we got a little special appearance by Travis Hunter's girl, Lilane. I'm not sure the woman's name. And the infamous Pilar Sanders. But let's just start from the beginning, fellas. Let's start with Travis Hunter. Now, as a father of daughters and sons, I want my daughter to secure a footballer. I want my daughter to secure $1 million man. Makes me feel like I won in life if my daughter is able to achieve this. Now, if it's my son, no, I do not want my son doing the things that he's doing with this woman. The moving in thing, they live together. She wearing expensive ass outfits while she's telling him off on the field, knowing damn well he's going to probably pay for that. You know, I want you to make your own mistakes in life. I want you to see what the world is out. But I also want you to take at least half of the wisdom I give you. I know people gotta go through things on their own and learn for themselves. But as a dad, I'm gonna always give you wisdom. And I know you're only gonna listen to half of it. So I would hope half of it would be for you to make your own silly bonehead mistakes. And with women, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I can't even call it. But like, it's just, and then he's engaged. Like, this is a young man. Not saying he can't, you know, work through temptation and whatnot, but I mean, as a young man, that takes a special young man to ignore all the boxes that can be getting thrown at him and focus on football and just one woman. But for y'all who don't know, let me refresh your memories. Travis Hunter got into it with his girl after the game. Let's check this out real quick.
Certainly have an incredible last memory of taking the field with his sons, Shador and Shiloh, here at Folsom Field.
Alright, so the internet streets was buzzing. Everybody's trying to say what happened. Initially, I didn't think too much of it. I saw it live. You know, initially I was like, man, that's nothing. I mean, why is she acting like that for? But none of my business. And you know, that game was a week ago. I just sat on it, and I've been seeing everybody with their opinions. There was even a woman that was a professional lip reader that depicted what he might have said. Check this out, what she said real quick.
Lynn, you the best man in football, girl. Get him
I'm
some
so done
peas.
with all of this.
What did I do?
I saw you talking to those bees over there.
Why would you do that? I was interacting with the fan.
So that was the lip reader. I mean, all the things that she's claiming that probably went down is real cliche. I ultimately think it was nothing. I think it was nothing. However, that's the surface. You know I like to go deep. And when you go deeper, I don't care. It gotta be a family emergency. You're not gonna be acting a certain way towards me at my place of work. Yeah, he's considered an amateur right now because it's college football, even though he got an NIL deals, all kinds of other deals. But this is my place. I'm going places. This is my place of work. I don't care if I work at KFC. If your girl pull up to your job and she's, let's say a 5 is neutral, 10 is extremely happy, 1 is extremely not unhappy. And if you anything lower than a 5, you need to get the fuck out. That's all. I don't care. The only thing worse about this situation is it could have been during halftime. That definitely would have fucked with the young man's mental. You know, I seen in the comments people were saying, you know, she was saying that she wasn't warm enough in that damn expensive ass outfit she had. Oh, she's probably just stressed out about the wedding. I don't know, but listen, young men. Shador had a whole Hollywood chick out here. Very attractive young lady. All right. and he wasn't doing this. All right. As a man that's almost 40 years old, I've been there. I lived that. I see all young men live there and been through that. So the wisdom is all about the wisdom, because that situation could quickly turn into a situation like this.
Back in court, former Dallas Cowboy Dion Sanders and his ex-wife returned to a Collin County courtroom this morning. At issue, child custody and a defamation suit. CBS 11's Arzo Dos just stepped out of that courtroom in McKinney. Arzo?
Karen, the judge in this case has made it very clear he wants this thing done now, today. In fact, our cameras were here earlier when Pilar Sanders walked into the courthouse first, and then not too far behind was the NFL Network broadcaster and former Dallas Cowboy Dion Sanders. They're in court to work out child custody arrangements and a defamation suit. Now, Dion's attorneys wanted to have less visitation with their 3 children. As for the defamation suit, it includes statements Pilar made on social media accusing her ex-husband of attempted murder, child abuse, assault, and other crimes. Now, Pilar served 7 days in jail back in December after the judge found her in contempt of court. The judge is hoping to get a lot of these issues decided by at least 5 o'clock today. I'm told there's, in fact, a long list of witnesses expected to testify.
Now, Dion had a whole TV show out here with a, reality show with him and his wife, the infamous Pilar Sanders. Things went sour and he filed for divorce. 80% of women file for divorce. Dion's not 20% of men. He filed for divorce. When a man filed for divorce, he said, I can't take this shit no more. So that was a lot. They've been through a lot together. Those kids have been through a lot. Those kids witnessed that stuff, And then we had Pilar's friend out here. I'm not gonna say lying, because it was never proven in court that he did anything to her. It was the other way around. So this woman was lying. Check out this lies real quick by Pilar's friend.
And in fact, you are that other friend that Dion claims in conjunction with Pilar jumped him. That is the claim, and you've been cited since for, is it a Class C?
Class C assault.
A Class C assault. Clearly, 2 different stories here in terms of what happened. Let's start with that Monday, and from your point of view, what exactly happened?
Well, I was upstairs cleaning some things out of their daughter's room, Shell and I, to help move into Pilar's room. I heard some muffled yells, and then I suddenly heard Pilar scream, not scream like, hey, how are you, scream like, somebody help me. I immediately, split second, decided to record it and went downstairs, and as I rounded the corner, I had my phone in my left hand, and I was able to capture Dion striking Pilar in the head with a statue. Pilar was crouched down on the floor like this, and in his left hand he was rearing back and just plowed her right on top of her head with the statue. It smashed her thumb.
And that would explain, her attorney is saying, that she suffered a broken thumb.
Absolutely.
And a split lip. And yet, what happened next involved not Dion getting arrested, but Pilar getting arrested.
Right, after he attacked me.
So he attacked you as well?
Yes.
And what was the nature of that attack?
He was able to realize that I was recording. It was very obvious that I had my phone out in front of me. He threw Pilar to the floor and came after me.
Where's this videotape now, the cell phone video?
Prosper Police Department has confiscated the memory card.
And I would suggest, I would guess, Mr. Shook, that that's going to be part of your defense and at least defending her on this citation, correct?
Yes, they took the memory card. They did not take the actual phone. In fact, they turned that back over her, but it's broken, it's shattered. She watched him take a weight and shatter the phone.
There's been some suggestion here that the Prosper Police didn't treat this case fairly, that there was favoritism for Dion Sanders. Do you believe that's true?
Well, I think there's evidence of that. We don't know that for sure, but this evidence wasn't collected. They were probably making their minds up quickly.
Having said that, are you concerned that this memory card with this video that could be very telling is compromised at all? Don't know. I mean, they have it in custody, and I'm sure they'll send it to a forensics lab to see if they can recover the images. You don't know, Dee, specifically and particularly what happened in the moments leading up to hearing her scream.
No, I don't.
But you did see, you're contending, and this will come out in court, you did see him. So when Prosper Police showed up and arrested her, what were you thinking?
Wow. Seriously? You have a woman who has blood all over her face and hand. Her lip is obviously split. She's got a horrendous injury on her thumb, and they treated me and her like we were the criminals. Get out, get out. Don't come back in the house. Stay out here until we come and talk to you. They separated us. She was in an ambulance, and next thing you know, she's going to jail.
We want to play now for you, if we can, part of the interview that is coming up on Good Morning America. ABC has shared that with us.
This out here lying, because if y'all don't know, Dion won that case. All right, they got married in the 2000s. They had the show in the 2000s. Let's see what he got out of this. They got married in May 1999. How old was Dion in 99? Let me see real quick. How old Dion was in 99. He thought she was a model, very pretty woman. Let me see how old Dion was in 99. 67 he was born. Sam said he said 97. Ooh, he was 32. Dion was 32. Got married in 09. Shit still went south. But Dion ultimately won full custody of the boys, and they had joint custody of the young daughter. Dion's children were like 12 years old at the time. The boys were around 13, 12, and the young girl was about, call it 9 or 10. So kids don't want to pick sides. I remember when my parents went through something, and I just stayed out of it. I'm gonna love both of you. I can't pick sides. But however, that's them boys' mom. They always gonna ride for her. But I might yoke one of my sons up and he's making a video like this. Check this out.
All right, we're gonna try to do the impossible. My brother just got my mom from the stands because the senior night we didn't know we had to walk. They're like World War III trying to get them to walk together.
Justin, number 97, Chidozie Wardlow. Chidozie is joined by Yolanda Selman.
Now, Shador Sanders. Despite all the things your dad and mom went through, yeah, I know y'all want this fairy tale to get back together, but hey, little nigga, did you look at the news of the day? Did you watch what happened? Your mom and her friend put hands on Dion. Why in God's name would he ever wanna? You know what I'm saying? But it's naive young men, So as we all know, in case you've been living underneath a rock, this is what happened.
Dallas, Texas, number 2, Shador Sanders. And a safety, number 21, Shiloh Sanders. Joined by Dion, Coach Prime Sanders. For all of our honorees playing in their final game at Folsom Field today, we thank you all for your
So y'all saw the dash by Dion. He was looking like he's about to be Jonathan Majors in these streets. Fellas, I'm not saying to react how Dion reacted, but if a woman that's in your life forever because of the children, you don't need to be around her. It's a beautiful thing to get along for the children, but when it's beyond repair, it's beyond repair. If it's broken, don't try to fix it. If it's bent, you can try to fix it and mend it and be on good terms with the mother of your children, But what does that have to do with Travis? What Travis's girl acting like that right now you know, they're adults. I'm assuming both of their reproductive organs work. Children coming to the light. And now it just comes sticky. He's already getting married to the woman. Oh my God. You know, and I don't know, a lot of people saying, this is how Latinas get down, da da da. We don't know what that woman is. I've heard that she's mixed. She's a half-breed. I heard she's black and white. So who knows what she is, you know. But I'm not saying Travis' situation is going to end up like Dion's. But the probability is high. All right? The possibility is high. All right? So, listen, if you're a young man watching this video, just take care of yourself. Watch what you do. All right? Watch what you're doing in these streets with these women. All right? Take care of yourself, all right? KJ Media, I'm out.